Hello, Julianne. John here responding to your post, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought it was very well written, nicely contextualized, and rich in content. I will say, though, as someone living in a country that is located smack dab in the middle of the Atlantic hurricane belt, tornadoes really frighten me, even more so than hurricanes. I recall that during our last storm, I had done everything to prepare to protect my property and my family. And after the storm had moved through, we got reports on the island that there were tornadoes, and we were all petrified because we don't have any of the early warning sign systems in place, Doppler radar, and all those things. We did not know where those things would strike, and all of us on this island, I suppose, became what you guys call porch sitters. But trust me, it was no laughing matter. We were very afraid. Now, talking about laughter, you mentioned, and I think it's interesting, that the folk there in Arkansas use humor, I believe, yes, humor, to downplay the severity and the fear associated with tornadoes. And yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Humor, when it is used to avoid the seriousness of the situation, or when it is used to mask emotions, can be very unhealthy and can prevent really the genuine processing of emotions of a situation that is needed for true healing. But I was reading a few articles. You really pricked my attention on this, on humor being used as a positive coping skill. When it is used in a balanced way, that is, humor can relieve stress and encourage resilience and social bonding. And as we know, laughter and humor trigger the release of endorphins, which really helps with the mood. So I found these articles that I have referenced below that I found very interesting. Humor as a coping mechanism, even in disasters and in addressing PTSD, which is commonly associated with disasters. So you might want to check those out. But I also had a question for you. You noted that training counselors, specifically in trauma, may not be possible in your context due to the unavailability of resources. And I'm not sure exactly what that means, but do you think that all of those certifications, and there were many of them that we had to do for this class, do you believe that having counselors complete this certification in your context would be helpful? As a matter of fact, they can be offered as modules that can be taught by an instructor. Hint, hint, maybe you. What do you think? Again, I really enjoyed your post, and I wish you the best for the rest of the semester. God bless.